Welcome back to the glorious fields of Perthshire, and a lovely sunny day with a bit of cloud. Nice and warm, it's about 20 degrees, which is about 70 Fahrenheit, and I'm not alone. That little figure right there is camera shy Martin. So me and Martin out for a few hours. We've got this field here which hasn't yet been ploughed and planted, but it's coming, so we're going to make the most of it while we can. As I mentioned before, really running out of land. So I think the frequency of videos is going to drop, unless of course I can find some new permissions. I'm desperately waiting on some carrot fields being harvested, which I hope would have been done by April, but apparently it's been delayed till May or even June. So for the moment, this is about as good as it gets. But there's 4,000 years of human history in the local area around here, so anything is possible. So I think realistically going forward, maybe you'll get one video a week from me, but that of course assumes that I actually find anything. So we'll see what happens. Martin on the XP DS2, 13-inch coil, sensitive full tones. Me over here, nope. Oh, how do you do this back to front? There we go, there. I'm on the XP DS2, 13-inch, and I'm on the Jethro program. So let's go and see if we can find some treasure. Taking me about 10 minutes to get first target. 82, 83. Easy digging. Had a bit of rain the other day. And we're out. So is it a great success? Or is it junk? Well, the answer is it's junk. So there you go. First hole. And what have we got? Fish of some description. Sardines. And there you go. Sardines in sunflower oil. High in omega-3. Fantastic. Really not the best signal, but not getting many. Could even be iron, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't have high hopes. I mean, it could be a coin on its edge, but I doubt it. If it was, I think it would have come through by now a little bit better. Nope. Nothing. Oh no, there is maybe something. Faintest of things just about there. Let's try and make it a bit bigger. Try again. Scotland's had some fantastic weather recently. Hopefully continues. Are we out? We're in there. Oh, there's something there. Maybe a button. Maybe. I think it might be a button. I can see how you flash a gold. Yes. Well, it's a find. It is a find. It could be decorated. Could be military. That was the weakest of weak signals. Let me get my brush, which I've attached to my trousers and can't find. Oh, I think I might have lost my brush. Oh no, it's there. There we go. I didn't bring my finds pouch. Intentionally, I should add. I didn't forget it. But yeah, I didn't bring my finds pouch because such a hot day and I wasn't anticipating lots of finds. But I think this could be military, could be decorated. possibly a crown on there. Yeah, I think there could be. It's a very heavy button, but I think I'm going to clean this up off camera and get back to you. It's going to take a wee bit of effort just to get it tidy, but we've got our first good find. Back to you in a minute. Oh well folks, with very gentle cleaning, it's turned out to be a nice little find. So on the reverse, P&S Firmin, F-I-R-M-I-N, and I think it's Firmin and Son. Over time I think it became that. There's a 153, which I'm guessing is probably like the model number, and it's the Strand and London. That's where the little loop would have been. And they're a major button manufacturer in the 19th and early 20th centuries. And that's when I think this is from. This is a first. Never had one of these. You can see a crown in the centre with this sort of cross-shaped motif going across and a diamond beneath that. And then it says Queen's, and I think it's Bodyguard, and then RCA. Queen's Bodyguard RCA. There is the remnants of gold gilding, but it's not really obvious on camera, I don't think. So, I'm guessing probably Victoria, which would put it around sort of 1850, well, 1837 through to 1901. It could be slightly later, but I think that might be Victoria. So, let me know. I've definitely never had one before. It's a very heavy button. Don't know if it's even maybe lead based, but it's a nice thing.
Stringing out a button.
So that's a very nice thing. First of that particular type that I've ever had.
Spin handle.
Just having a wee catch up with Martin, and he's got himself a few nice wee interesting things. What do you think that is? Maybe some sort of clasp or something? Don't think it's old though, is it? Yeah, it's kind of like Mickey Mouse, but I think that's some sort of clasp or thing for maybe like dungarees or a belt buckle or something like that, but maybe 100 or so years old, maybe contemporary with my button actually, which I was just showing him. Then he's got himself the beloved spoon handle, teaspoon, complete with a stamp there. Don't know if that will focus enough to show you, but we'll try. Yeah. Nope, can't really see much on that, but it's a teaspoon, I would guess, maybe a spoon at the biggest. But his star find,
Still got leather on it.
It still does have leather on it. He's got himself a little spectacle buckle. Now, off this field, last week when I did a live dig, I got a buckle from the 15 or early 1600s, and that is, I think, the same date. So that's going to be at least 400 years old. It could be 500, but it could even be 700 or 800 years old. But I think it's probably around Tudor or Jacobean, so time of Mary Queen of Scots, time of Queen Elizabeth on the throne in England, or James VI and James I, which was the latter half of the 16th into the 17th century, 1625 he died. So there you go. Find of the day so far, I would say. Brilliant, good sign. Again, not a lot of signals. Not convinced by this one, to be honest, but said that about the button that I got 15-20 minutes ago, so going to film it just in case. Ugh. Well, we are out and it doesn't sound great, but how many times have I said that? Somewhere there. Stone. No. There. No. Ah, there. Oh, we might have a musket ball. And I think we do. Well, again, sniffing out these funny targets that don't sound great. Not quite sure why that came through so poor. I mean, it couldn't have been more than 5 or so inches deep. It's not as if it can say that it was lying on its edge because it's round. But it's a musket ball, it's been fired, and it's probably from the time of Martin's buckle, probably from sort of 1600s, 1700s kind of period. But a good little find, happy with that. So we've got a jumpy 79 all the way through to 87, probably aluminium. 7980 this time. Ooh, stony. Yeah, deeper. Right, definitely deeper. I'm going to have to turn you off and get back to you because the ground's a wee bit stony here. Well, look at that. From a depth of about 10 inches, I've got another button with a lot of gold on it. So there's definitely going to be some detail on this, on the reverse at least. Yes, a little shield, maybe. Possibly another military one. Well, it's been gilded on this side as well, but it's not looking in the best of condition. Oh, that's really nice. It's one of those sort of patchwork ones, I think. Okay, I'm going to give this a wee clean up off camera and get back to you. It's another variety that I don't recognise as having had before, but if I have, it must have been a long, long time ago. It must be military, surely. Either that or it's someone who had the royal warrant. So in other words, they made stuff for the royal family because there's a crown at the top. There's either a shield or a horseshoe or a scroll. Just got a little bow tie at the bottom, or a little bow at the bottom, with a wee star or a wee flower above it. And it's got the letters good. Oh no, it's maybe gold. Yes, it is. It's gold. And that makes sense. So that one is colour. Gold colour. Not spelt the American way because you've dropped the U at the end. C-O-L-O-R is how you spell it in the US, but we've got a C-O-L-O-U-R here in the UK. But the other side, it's that kind of patchwork design. All the little squares like interwoven. And I've found them before, but never with a horseshoe on the back or the scroll on the back. So could it be military, or is it just someone that maybe had a royal patent or royal warrant? Well, let me know, but that's probably Georgian, maybe pushing into Victorian, so 1800 through to maybe 1850, 1880 at the latest, I would guess. But it would have been a beautiful button when it was made. Fantastic. 2 incredible buttons. Martin's got himself another couple of finds. Get you in the sun. He's got himself a wee lump of bronze by the looks of it. On the right hand side. Not sure, thought I could see a bit of decoration there, but I think it's just a wee fragment. And then he's got himself a horse buckle. Probably from the 18 or early 1900s. So there are targets here, and the DS2 is sniffing them out. So can't complain, not bad at all. We've got another digger and it's getting hot. 77, it could be the dreaded berry clip. These little polytunnel fastenings, there's been quite a few coming in around that sort of figure, but I've not had one, but Martin's had a few. Where's it gone? Oh, it's there. Nope. Nope. What was there? Yes. No. What's there? It's fallen out. But it's small. Is it another button? I think it is. It is a hat trick of buttons. Must have the wrong settings on today. I'm on the button setting. Well, there is where the loop would have been. Quite a small one. But it looks to be plain. And date wise, it's probably 17 or 1800s. But it's another find, so I'm not complaining. Marty's got himself a hand grenade. Thankfully not a whole one. Oh, look at that quality hoodie there, Marty. How's the requisitioning of merchandise coming along, Martin?
Oh, great.
It's not going well. And there you go, he's got himself the bottom of a hand grenade. You know, it is a matter of time before we get a live one. So there you are, look at that. So it is a Mark 1. It's got a Z, it's got a WDC, I think that says there. So the letters on the bottom would tell you whether it was like a smoke grenade or shrapnel or incendiary or whatever. And this is the very bottom from a hand grenade. Those little ones that were kind of like little miniature pineapples that you pull the pin out and throw them. And the reason they're here is because the army were here, the Polish were here, as well as the British, doing lots of training in and around this area during the Second World War, and as you can see, using live ammunition. So 1939, 1945, although apparently they were here through into the middle of the 1950s, throwing hand grenades and firing guns.
That's that bit stays intact.
Nice wee thing. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know, it must be made of, I suppose when they throw it, the explosion must come from up here and it just blows that off in a winner.
Yeah, but you'd think it would just...
Yeah, split into pieces, but I think as well that's part of the weight mechanism to counterbalance it when you throw it, because it's on the bottom. So, but yeah, if anyone knows why do these always come out intact, then let us know. And also if you know if that's explosive or incendiary or smoke, then let us know in the comments below. Nice, well done, Marty. Well folks, I'm going to leave it there. All in all, not a bad day. A few nice finds. Martin got his really nice little buckle, which is probably 15 or 1600s, but could be a bit older, so if you think, then let me know. But let's have a wee look at the best of today's finds. That's the best of mine. I've left the sardine tin in for comedy effect, but that's my star find. Never had one of them before. The Queen's Royal Bodyguard. And I think RCA might be Royal Company of Archers, I think. And I'm guessing it's probably Queen Victoria, because I can't see it being Elizabeth II, it looks too old. And then this one, which has got the funny little scroll with a crown above it, again, let me know if you know if it's military or not, but it's got that crosswork sort of quilted pattern on it, and then just a plain one. So 3 buttons for me, plus the musket ball, but 2 of the buttons are very, very nice. Let's have a look at Martin's best of the best. Martin definitely did better than me. He's got his very nice little hand grenade, which he got just towards the end there, or part of a hand grenade. He's got himself a couple of buckles. That one's probably 1800s. This one much, much older. Another one for the museum for you, Martin. So, but still got the leather attached, which, you know, that would be incredible if that's 400 or 500 years old and it's still got the leather. So let us know how old you think that is. A little bit of bronze. This looks like some sort of toggle or fastening, maybe for a jacket or horse or something, who knows. A random thing.
Yeah, it's just a wee
Random thing. And then, well, we always get some form of cutlery, probably a teaspoon. But that is the best of the best. So there you are, that is the best of the best. Not bad for a couple of hours, but as I say, unfortunately we're going to lose this field and other fields. Well, we've already lost the other fields, So I'm going to need to go out and do some scouting, see if I can get some new permission, see if I can find some grass pasture, more importantly. I'll do a wee update for you at some point. Martin's got a coin going through the treasure trove process at the moment. He's gold Royale, which, well, it's not going well, let's put it that way. So every time I tell him he's found something that needs to be reported to the museum, his eyes kind of roll. But let's just say the valuation came back as very, very different from what was anticipated. So I'll wait and see, because it goes before the panel in May. Is it May?
End of this month.
End of May. So we'll see what the panel have got to say. He's put in not a grievance, what's the term? I can't remember. Anyway, he's put in an alternative to their valuation. So it'll be interesting to see at a later date. I know a lot of people are really interested to learn more about the treasure trove process, so this may well be your warts and all opportunity to literally learn more about the treasure trove process in Scotland. So that's the process whereby you find something, you hand it into the museum, and then what happens next. So we'll take you through the whole process once it is complete, but I don't want to jump the gun just yet. So anyway, as ever, thank you all for watching. If you're not already subscribed, then hit the button. And from Martin and I, where is he? There he is. Where are you? There you are, right, okay, there he is. So from Martin and I, we bid you farewell.
Cheery bye.
Cheery bye. Take care, and thanks for watching. See you on the next dig.